They say old buildings have memories, but what if they had appetites? When Marcus moved in, the rent was cheap, the rules were strange, and the mirror wasn't just a mirror. The Albion doesn't just haunt you, it wants to know you. And once it does, it keeps you. The cheapest apartment in the city. The ad said, historic charm with modern amenities. For struggling artist Marcus Reed, the half-price rent at the old Albion Arms building was a miracle. The super, a wheezing man with yellowed nails, handed him the keys without making eye contact. 3rd floor. Don't mind the stains. The apartment smelled like old books and something sharper. Formaldehyde, maybe. Marcus noticed the wallpaper first. Intricate damask patterns that seemed to shift when viewed from the corner of his eye. The previous tenant had left behind a single item, an antique standing mirror with an ornate frame, its surface clouded with age. That first night, Marcus woke to the sound of scratching inside the walls. Not rats, something with fingernails. When he pressed his ear to the plaster, a wet, ragged whisper answered, "You'll do just fine." And the reflection that lingers. The mirror was wrong. Marcus first noticed it while shaving. His reflection blinked a half-second too late. Over the next few days, the discrepancies grew. His mirror self would smile when he didn't, tilt its head as if listening to distant music. Then came the messages. Fogged words appearing on the glass. "Let me out. She's watching. Don't trust the super." When Marcus wiped them away, the words reappeared in streaks of reddish-brown, this time finger-painted from the other side. The previous tenant. The building manager refused to discuss apartment 3B's history, but the elderly woman downstairs was more forthcoming. "Lovely girl, that Elise," she said, stirring tea Marcus hadn't given her. "Painter like you." She stopped leaving her apartment last summer. Started screaming about the woman in the walls. The old woman's milky eyes fixed on Marcus. They found her inside the mirror, or at least most of her. Back in his apartment, Marcus discovered something Elise had left behind. A journal hidden beneath the floorboards. The final entry. "The mirror isn't a mirror. It's a door. And I think I just let something in." As he read, the bathroom faucet turned on by itself, spewing black water that smelled like rotting film negatives. The rules of the Albion. The list appeared taped to Marcus's fridge one morning, written in handwriting that matched his own. 1. Never answer the door after midnight. 2. If the reflection moves first, look away immediately. 3. Burn any photographs that develop red eyes. 4. When the walls start singing, cover your ears. 5. Whatever you do, don't let her know you can see her. That night, Marcus woke to the sound of something dragging itself through the apartment. His phone flashlight revealed wet footprints leading from the mirror to his bedroom door. The footprints were backwards, toes pointing toward him. From the mirror came a sound like ice cracking. When he looked, his reflection stood with its back to him, head cocked at an impossible angle. Then it began to turn. The woman in the walls. The super finally confessed over a bottle of cheap whiskey. The Albion was a sanatorium in the 1920s. Dr. Voss's special patients were kept in these apartments. Women who saw things, who claimed the walls talked to them. He drained his glass. Funny thing is, the screaming always stopped after he treated them. Marcus's hands shook as he asked, "What was the treatment?" The super smiled, showing blackened gums. He helped them see the truth, that the voices were real. Back in his apartment, Marcus found every surface, walls, ceiling, floors, covered in frantic writing. The same phrase, repeated thousands of times. "She walks the halls." The standing mirror, now reflected a different room entirely. A blood-stained surgical theater where a woman in a tattered gown rocked slowly in a corner, her stitched-shut eyelids twitching. The final portrait. Marcus's art took a dark turn. His sketches showed the same gaunt woman with hollow eyes, her mouth sewn into a permanent scream. When he tried to destroy them, the drawings reappeared on his walls, larger each time, the details more precise. The breaking point came when his latest painting moved, the woman's head turning to track him across the room, her stitches snapping one by one. That night, the walls began to bleed, not just liquid, but memories. A nurse sobbing as she mopped up a flood of black water. Dr. Voss whispering to the walls like a lover. Patient after patient clawing at their own eyes. The super banged on his door at 3 a.m., voice frantic. "Marcus, whatever you hear, don't let her—" Then a wet crunch. Silence. From the mirror, a single whispered invitation. "Come see what beautiful work we do here." Epilogue. The new tenant admired the apartment's vintage charm. The realtor didn't mention the strange stains on the ceiling, or why all the mirrors had been removed. As the movers carried in boxes, the young woman paused before a peculiar patch of wallpaper, a section that felt slightly damp. "Hello?" she called, pressing her palm to the wall. Somewhere deep in the building's bones, something pressed back.